Alright, welcome back to another video, guys. Before I continue with our mouse select drag script, I just want to show you the final product. Well, it's not the final product, I'm still optimizing it, but I just want to show you that there is a final product here. So I'm going to run it at Fantastic and 1024 by 768. So let's go. And here it is. Just keep in mind that my screen recording software is running and it considerably slows down my laptop, but without the software it runs about 50 to 60 frames a second. I've already improved it quite a lot, and it works really nicely. So we can select multiple objects, we can pinpoint little objects out here to remove them, and we can also deselect them all as well. Okay, that's how it works, and it works really smoothly as well. And I'm pretty happy with how the script turned out. So this is what we're working towards, and will be done in the next couple of videos. So I'm going to quit this for now and explain the problem we're going to face in this video. Okay, so if I run the script, so as you can see, we can drag in multiple directions. We can drag upwards to the left and the right, and also downwards to the left and the right. And depending on where we're dragging, the box start and the box finish is always changing. Okay, because the box start will be down here, the box finish is here. In this case, the box finish is the bottom right, and the box start is the top left. So there's no way from this without doing complicated tests whether we know if a unit is inside the box or not, because it's always changing depending on which direction we drag in. So in this video I just want to create a box start and the box finish we're going to use no matter what direction the user's dragging in. So we can use the same box start and box finish, and the box start is going to be the top left and the box finish is always going to be the bottom right. Okay, so the opposite way. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to remove this code from our GUI, because I don't know if you guys know, but the GUI can be called multiple times a frame every time an event takes place, and I just want this code to be called once on my update function, and I want it to be called before late update, otherwise our logic will get all messed up and things go bad, and we don't want that to happen. So I'm just going to declare these variables at the top of the script for now, and I'm going to say GUI private, everything's going to be private, so private float, copy and paste. So the box width, box height, the box top, and also the box left. Okay, and we're going to create two more variables in this video, which is two vector 2's. Vector 2's an x and a y, and we're going to call this one not equals, we're going to call it box start, and another one as well, which is the box finish. Okay guys, so these are the two things we're going to work out in this video. All I need to do now is not declare any of these, not declare this, and also change the capital to a lowercase. So I'm just going to quickly do this. Box top, and go through these. Alright, so, and one here, okay, and move all these to the update function. Okay, tidy this up. So I'm going to just do it below our mouse's stuff. So GUI variables, box width, box height. Alright, so how are we going to work out the box start and the box finish if we're always changing the start and finish of the box depending on which way we drag it? Well, it turns out it's quite simple to do. So I'm going to say debug log box width, okay, and then we're going to say box height. So let's debug out the width and the height for now. No errors, yes there is, box width, spelt it wrong. Okay, so we can just look at the box width and the box height for now. So if we drag downwards, we can see that the box width is negative and the height is positive. If we do it in the opposite way, we can say, yep, the width is now positive and the height is now negative. So other way, negative and negative, other way, positive and positive. So we've just found a way we can reference and tell which way the box is being dragged, and that's really awesome, because then we can work out from there what the box start position is, which is always going to be the top left of the box no matter where the mouse is. Okay guys, so by that little test we can now confirm that let's do this. Say if the box width is greater than 0 and the box height is less than 0, debug log box mouse point is top left, because we just knew that. We know if the box width is greater than 0 and the box height is less than 0, the mouse point is the top left. So let's double check and see if that's actually the case. Okay, let's comment out. Okay, it's already commented out. That's good. So let's double check this. So the mouse point is the top left. Yes, the box mouse point is the top left. Okay, so do you see where we're going with this, guys? So we can say else if the box width is now greater than 0 again, but this time the box height is greater than 0 as well. Debug log box mouse point is bottom left. Okay, so we're just going to go through each of the states. So else if the box width is now less than 0 again, and now the box height is also less than 0, not off mesh link, less than 0. Okay, debug log box mouse point is now the top right. Okay, and the last one we can just say else, but I'm going to just say else if for this one. Else if the box width less than 0, box height is greater than 0, debug log box mouse point is the bottom right. Okay, so now we've determined the mouse point on the box. Let's see if this works, and let's play the game. So let's drag up to the top left. Yes, the mouse is top left. Let's do it here. It's now top right, downwards, bottom right, and bottom left. Okay, so that works pretty well. We've now determined where the mouse is, and now we can work out where the box start is. So we can say box start equals new vector 2. And if the mouse is already in the top left of the box, we don't need to change anything. So the box is mouse position dot x input iPhone utilities, no, input mouse position dot y, and that's our box start. Alright guys, so when the mouse is already at the top left, we don't need to change anything, because now we can say the box start is where the mouse is. Okay, so if the mouse is at the bottom left, the X is in the right place but the Y is not, so all we need to say is input mouse position Y plus the box height. Alright guys, simple as that. So we're just moving it upwards to, because it's the bottom, we just need to move it upwards to the top left again, and that is the box start. Okay, so again, this time the mouse pointer is at the top right, so now we just need to move it to the left basically, so plus box width, because if this is the case, the box width is negative, so it goes back to the right, and the Y is in the right place. And the last one is if the mouse point is the bottom right, we need to move it in both directions. So we say plus box width because it's negative, and plus box height. Okay guys, so we worked out the box start. That's awesome. And from here, we don't need to work out the box finish in all of these four things. We can just do it once. So box finish equals new vector 2. Let's open it out and close it out. Move it up a little bit. So the x coordinate is going to be the box start. So we need to move it across and then down. Okay, plus, and I'm going to make a method here. I'm going to call it unsigned. So it's just going to unsign a value. If it's negative, it will become positive. If it's positive, it will just stay the same. Okay, so it's box width and point x. Okay, I think that's all we need to do there. Yep. And we can say the y position is the box start y minus unsigned box height, and that's all we need to do. Okay, so I'm just going to make this unsigned function here in our helper function, so we can just say yep, unsign a float public static float unsigned. We're going to bring in a float, the value. Okay, so if the value is less than 0, value times equals -1, return the value, and that's all we need to do. So bring in a value. If it's less than 0, we know it's negative, times it by -1, then it'll become positive, and then we just return it again. Okay, so unsigned, let's call it unsigned unsigned, unsigned, and shouldn't have done that there. And that's the box finish. Okay, so now we can debug log the box start. Let's say the x value to start with, and then the box finish dot x as well. And I'm going to comment out all these because we don't need them anymore. Okay, play the game. So let's find a point we can drag the box from. So let's use this point here. So when we drag the box here, yeah, the mouse start is 386, but if we were to drag it from here again, bring it into the same position, it's also 386. So that's awesome, it's working. So no matter where we drag the box, it's always going to have the same point start and the same point finish. Okay guys, and now we can work out if any units are in the box. So I think I'll leave it there for this video because that's quite a complicated video, so I'll let you guys, if you need to, feel free to watch this again, and I'll see you in the next video. So thanks a lot guys.